Welcome to my Idaho cabin, where the elk and deer run free. Welcome to my Idaho cabin, hope you spend a little time with me.
Hi everybody, this is Rick. Welcome to my Idaho cabin. Today is Super Bowl Sunday, so I'm going to make 2 appetizers to take over to Dan and George's, and we're going to sit there and just enjoy them, mine and others, throughout the game. So we're not going to have dinner today, we're just going to nosh. Well, it's kind of cool. So today what I'm doing is I'm making some tortilla roll-ups and some spinach and artichoke dip. The dip is going to be served in a large sourdough roll bowl type of thing. So you cut the top out of the, you know how to do it. Cut the top out of the sourdough deal, clean out the inside, put the dip inside, and then cut up the bread and use those to dip. And you can throw some chips in there too, because the bread's not going to be enough. Because of the size of the crowd today, I'm going to be doing double recipes on both of these things. So anyway, here's how we do it. Okay, the first thing we're going to do for the spinach and artichoke dip is, in this bowl I have put a cup of mayonnaise and a cup of sour cream and 2 8-ounce tubs of sour cream. So I'm going to mix those up, and when that's done, then we're going to add the remaining ingredients. Okay, that's nice and smooth now. All right, now I have a package of onion soup mix. You can use leek, whatever you want. Any kind of like a leek or an onion soup mix is just fine. Okay, now I'm gonna mix that in there. Okay, now I have some roughly chopped artichoke hearts. We'll just, whoops. They didn't get on the floor, so Molly's not getting any. But she is a chow hound. Okay, there's the artichoke hearts. Now this is frozen spinach, thawed, and then you press it out really well. You need to drain this very, very well. So we'll put that in there. And then we'll mix it up and add a little garlic powder, and that should be ready to go. So we're going to mix this with a spoon now. Using the machine to kind of tear everything up. Okay, get this really well mixed up, and we'll add a little garlic powder to this. That ought to do it. And then I'm going to throw this in the refrigerator and keep it cold. And then when we're ready to plate this, so to speak, I'm going to cut the top out of a large sourdough round, and then I'll cut the inside of the bread that I take out. I'll cut that into small cubes and use that to dip into the dip. So there you are. That's all there is to it. Now for the tortilla roll-ups, here's what we're going to need. You're going to need, of course, tortillas. And we have a variety of cheeses and lunch meats. Here's some cheddar and Munster slices, some Swiss cheese, pepper jack. Here's some dry salami, bologna, deli smoked ham, more Swiss cheese. I have two 8-ounce blocks of cream cheese. We're going to add some sour cream, some mayonnaise, some diced jalapenos, and some sliced green onions. So that's what's going in here, so I'll show you how it's done. Okay, I'm ready to make the tortilla roll-ups. I have 10 of these large flour burrito tortillas, and so I'm going to try to make them all. So here's the mixture of sour cream. I misspoke when I said mayonnaise, but it has cream cheese, shredded cheddar cheese, sour cream, chopped green chilies, chopped green onions, garlic powder, seasoning salt, and that's it. So, I have, like I said, I have 10 tortillas, so I need 10 glops of this sauce. Now, glop is a culinary term, and it stems from the old days when you take a sauce like this and you go like that. Kind of makes it sound glop. So that's about a half a glop, and that's another glop, half a glop. So now we have a full glop on there, and we're going to spread this out all over the tortilla, and then we start playing with our charcuterie trays. I love that word, charcuterie. Anyway, the meats and cheeses and stuff like that, the good stuff. So we'll spread this out all the way to the edge, especially the far end, because that's what's gonna seal it. Now here's where you get to play with this thing. We're gonna put on cheeses as we wish. Put on a little bologna. There is no right or wrong way to do this. This is just fun and games. So you put on as much or as little as whatever you want. There's some Swiss. Put, no, that's enough of that. Put a couple of deli hams in there. Is that thick or thin? That's thin. Then we'll put about 3 of them. There we go. Now some more of this mixed cheese over here. I'll give one more of that. And then I'm missing some salami. I've got some really nice peppered dry salami. So we'll put some of that in there. It doesn't have to go in rows like this, like I'm doing. You can put some more down here. All right, let's Call that one good. Now, starting from here, you just start to roll it up. Roll it up nice and tight. Hence the name tortilla roll-up or pinwheel. You'll see when they're done and cut, they look like a pinwheel. So they come by a lot of names. You can call it whatever you want. Looks like that one wants to get out of there, so that's all right. Back in there, cheese. And then it seals. That's why you left some on that end. Okay, there is your tortilla roll-up. Now I'm going to put this in plastic wrap and put it in the refrigerator to set up a little bit. And then when I'm ready to serve it, I'm going to cut the ends off here, and then I'll cut it into about 1-inch sections like that, and then you'll see why it looks like a little pinwheel. So that's easy. That's how you do it. Okay, for those of you who weren't paying attention, I'll make one more. Okay, there's about a little over a half a glop. So there's the rest. That is a glop. Now we'll spread this out right to the edges, especially at this far end, where that's where it's going to seal. Okay, now we start with the stuff. I only have one bologna, so I'll just put one in there. Got a couple of pepper jacks. Some deli ham. You can put anything in these things. Doesn't matter. You put veggies in them if you want. Couple of those. What did I forget? I get the deli ham, yes. I got the pepper jack Swiss. I got 3 types. No, I forgot the Swiss cheese. Okay, now you want to leave that stuff back from the edges. You saw last time that got a little bit difficult to roll up, but anyway. Everything kind of wants to move towards the open end. They don't want to get rolled up. I guess all this stuff, they have claustrophobia or something. But anyway, so if they want to get out, just fold them back. Won't hurt a thing. Fold them back and push them down. Okay, there's a tortilla roll-up. Now we wipe our hands and the table, and I get the I'll get the clear plastic and roll that up and put that one next to his brother. So there you go. When I'm all done, I'll get back with you. There's the spinach dip in the bowl and ready to go. So now we're just gonna get all the chips and stuff together and start to commence to eat. So there you are. One easy dip, one easy delicious dip.
So there you have your tortilla roll-up or pinwheels, depending on whatever you want to call them. Doesn't matter. They're delicious.
Thank you for watching this episode of My Idaho Cabin. I really enjoyed making these recipes. They're a lot of fun and they're really good. So anytime you're having a Super Bowl party or just sitting out on the deck on a Saturday or Sunday afternoon and you just want something to nosh on, these recipes, think of them. They're good and they're a lot of fun and kid friendly. So anyway, if you like the recipe, it's right down here. And if you like the videos, hit the subscribe button or the bell or the like little hand, whatever you prefer. I'd really appreciate that. And leave a comment. I like to read the comments. Thank you very much for those of you who have done that. So anyway, until next time, this is Rick at My Idaho Cabin.
Welcome to my Idaho cabin, where the elk and deer run free. Welcome to my Idaho cabin. Thanks for spending time with